Hi, I'm Melissa, and this is Behind the Trend. Short stories, big insights. I want to talk to you about something unusual, something that might change how we see the news. The White House recently issued a warning to CBS News. That's right, a direct warning. And some experts are saying this could be the start of a whole new way the government and media interact. It all started with a CBS interview with former President Donald Trump. The White House said parts of that interview were inaccurate, and they hinted at legal action if CBS continues reporting in a misleading way. Think about that for a second. A major news organization, a broadcast that millions watch, and a warning from the government itself. That's not something you see every day. Here's what's happening. CBS aired an interview with Trump. After it aired, the White House said some claims were potentially damaging, and they suggested they might take legal steps if the reporting didn't change. Now, CBS hasn't backed down. They said they're committed to accurate, independent reporting, and they emphasized they will vigorously defend their work if anyone tries to threaten it. This is more than a disagreement over facts. It's a moment that brings up questions we usually only read about in textbooks, questions about press freedom, government power, and what it really means to hold those in power accountable. I spoke with Professor Linda Harper, a media law expert at Georgetown. She told me the First Amendment protects the press, but things are changing. Journalists are now facing legal pressure from government entities, not just criticism from the public. That's the heart of it. The media used to worry mostly about credibility, not lawsuits from the government. Now, both are real possibilities. This isn't just about CBS, it's about all newsrooms. When reporting on powerful figures, journalists face more risks than ever. Legal threats, public attacks, and constant scrutiny are part of the job now. Some newsrooms are even adding extra legal reviews before airing interviews or publishing stories. And the public, they notice this too. Social media spreads everything instantly. Tweets, posts, and videos can go viral in minutes. Political figures can respond in real time, challenging news outlets, threatening lawsuits, or discrediting reporters. The pressure on journalists is immense. Other media outlets are watching closely. Some are standing with CBS, saying press freedom is at stake. Others are more cautious, worried about getting dragged into legal battles. And the public is split. Some people are saying this is a dangerous warning to the press. Others are asking, were the reports accurate in the first place? This is where things get complicated. Trust in media and government is fragile, and now even the way news is reported is being tested. Let's step back for a moment. Historically, clashes between government and the press were rare. Usually it was about national security, or classified information, or defamation. Today, it's different. Political leaders are media savvy. Social media spreads information instantly, and the line between opinion and reporting is thinner than ever. That's why this CBS warning is significant. It's a signal that the rules are changing. Pause, reflective music cue. I want to talk about the CBS interview itself, not the details, but what it represents. Interviews today are tricky. Journalists need to be careful. But they also need to ask the tough questions. They need to report facts, provide context, and challenge falsehoods. At the same time, viewers are empowered. Social media and online forums let people fact-check, comment, and debate in real time. Every word in a news story now carries more weight than ever. So, what does this mean for the future? Well, there are a few possibilities. CBS could continue reporting as usual. That might lead to a formal lawsuit, which would attract national attention. Or the network might dial things back, trying to avoid legal trouble. And maybe media organizations and the government will try to talk, figure out clearer rules. But that comes with its own risks. Because here's the thing. If newsrooms start self-censoring to avoid government backlash, we all lose. The press is meant to keep power in check. That's its job. And when that freedom is threatened, it affects everyone. This is not a partisan issue. It doesn't matter if you lean left or right. The core question is the same. How free is the press? How safe is it for journalists to do their work without fear? And the world is watching. Other countries look at the U.S. as a model for press freedom. What happens here can influence journalists everywhere. I want to bring this closer to home. Journalists are human. They feel stress. They face public scrutiny. And now the threat of legal action is real. But even with all that pressure, many reporters keep going. They keep asking the hard questions. They keep digging. They keep bringing stories like this to light. That's why it's important to pay attention. This isn't just about CBS or Trump. It's about the way our news works. It's about what we see, hear, and trust every single day. Looking ahead, newsrooms may change policies, bring in more legal guidance, or rethink how they handle interviews. Political leaders may adjust how they communicate, and you, the audience, will continue to play a role in shaping expectations for honesty, transparency, and accountability. But one thing is clear, the White House warning to CBS isn't just a single news story. It's a sign of how complicated the media landscape has become, how power, law, and reporting intersect in ways that affect all of us. So tonight, as you think about this story, remember, news is more than headlines. It reflects the debates, tensions, and decisions shaping our world. And the CBS White House situation is a vivid example of that. Here at Behind the Trend, we explore the stories behind the headlines. We look for insight, for context, for clarity. I'm Melissa, and we'll keep following this story. We'll bring you the facts, the context, and the understanding you need to make sense of it all. Stay curious, stay informed, and remember, every story has a deeper truth worth uncovering. Good night.